season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Fielded at the 14. Nice run back, but what a hit we had at the end of it. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Right up the gut. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Yeah, here we go. Go, get out there, get out there.
Back-to-back carries here. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd and 10. Back to the well again. And they make the stop. We're going to say about the 37-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run and he can get a 1st down too.
New set of downs from 37.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Flush down now to his left. Now he takes it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. Prescott takes off with it. Oh, he loses the football. It's picked up by the Giants. And they're going to give a couple yards back on the return, but I don't think they care much, Brock, because they're going to take over on the fumble. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set to go now from the 35. They'll run here on 1st down. the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Cut by Gibson. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Another carry for him. No repeat success of that last run as he only is able to get back to the line on this play. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
From the gun, here's Dart. Throwing the out route complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now here's Cam Scatteroo on the ground. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They're going to the outside by Dart. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. It's a 38-yard look here. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Now running here with Jaden Blue. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They're looking at first down here. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Here we go.
Running it after the penalty. And he's going to get caught up after a gain of maybe a yard. So they're going to be stuck with 2nd and 14.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Yeah! Here we go. What do you think?
Dak now from the gun. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Yeah! Here we go. All right, hey, kill! Gun. What do you think?
On first down, they'll run. He's out in the clear. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas! The Cowboys take a 2nd quarter lead.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
On is Katie York for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys take a 4-point lead. On now is York to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down. Dart setting in the throw here. He intercepts the pass. And he's going to score pick 6 for Dallas.
so many levels, Kate. Making the interception already a terrific effort by everybody involved. But to put the cherry on top, to take it all the way back to the house, it required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Scatterby now from the gun. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
A quick throw completed out to the left. Inside the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A pickup there of 39. And it's good for a New York first down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. Just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here we go. Cowboys 18 back, 79 Bronco.
Blitz coming. Here's Dart. Hits his running back. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants making a one-score game in the first half. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, it's such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners. They'll be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
Got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Two.
They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Yes!
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Good. 47. 26.
Third and long for him here. He's got Brown on the slant. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Cowboys, first down.
First down, here's Dak. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. Cowboys with the lead here at AT&T.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the Giants' 44-yard line.
Options are open here. It's second and inches. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First and 10 from the 43.
Yeah! There we go. Here we go. Go to 54. Here we go. 46. 46. 46.
From the gun is Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, a lot of throws coming his direction, and they come out quickly. Didn't have a lot of time to step in front of them. It really takes great reactionary time, great intuition, spatial awareness to get a pick out of the slot, and he should be applauded for his efforts on that play.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Driving forward with Scannaboo. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Dart out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A gain of 15 there. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Running back motions right. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Throw here, third down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Great, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
So the Giants now going to call on their field goal unit. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And this will remain a 4-point game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort. but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
There we go. All right, hey, me. 47. We're going to 54. Why, hey, 47. What do you think?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Marquise Brown touchdown. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing. And as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
York tacks on that extra point. And the Cowboys drive their lead to 11. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. He's got the squibber. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Ooh, the wide receiver getting it to begin the drive. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Now Dart. Connects on the crosser. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get 37 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Blown back, it's the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Darts back to throw. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scattaboo. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Call it a 7-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on second and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Now it's second and goal from the 1. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Getting in their own way, Brock, as they'll line this up 5 yards further back for second and goal. Darts looking to throw. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
They've held him out twice. Chance at another stop here. Third and goal. Back to throw. Here's Starks. Makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that brings the deficit back within a score, 8 points.
Nice to pay off any drive with some points. And able to trim the lead slightly there the first time out in the second half. And even if they can't get into pole position, they just want to keep this thing close.
And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10.
Yeah, here we go. 1, 4, 8.
Setting him on the dive. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now second and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. 7 yards on that pickup. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Yeah, here we go. 4, 8.
Now give left side. Rolling into enemy territory. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Yeah, here we go. I take flying. 26.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go, 40, 26.
A third down run with blue. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 5 yards on the play. They could just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Yeah, here we go. I take flying.
The Giants using their first timeout, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and just 2 to go.
Yeah, here we go.
Blue here from the pistol. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Here's the long back on the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 24-yard line.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Prescott here from the gun. Completed to his running back. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys stretch their lead on the final play of the 3rd. And in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Look good on the point after. And the Cowboys lead by 15 now. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff.
Cade York to kick off.
Now is York to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's Dart. Hits him on the out route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. The give now out of the shotgun. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here goes Dart to the air. Cut out left. Runs around him. He's got space. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 32.
2-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Dart now. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down, New York.
Go. Cougar 19.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. It is cut left side. And he's brought down at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
19 60 by 6.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has it left side, Brock, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. Gonna say he brought it in out of bounds. That's gonna bring up 4th down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
You're gonna go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
That play straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So many of the D tackles in the league today, Kate, at some point in their background were edge rushers before they maybe outgrew that position. But they've got an explosiveness, a get-off, and it leads to stops like that.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. 48. Here we go, 46. Feed them all, feed them all, feed them all. Sway. Gun.
Back-to-back carries here. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys have likely locked up the win right there.
We are watching a showman put on an absolute show. What a day for this running back. I think he'd be the first to tell you. It's about the guys up front, receivers blocking outside, and the electricity of his legs.
York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys throw the lead now to 22 points. On now is York to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. To throw, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down. Dart setting in the throw here. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Dart from the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Dart going to throw again. Fits it through the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much, and on tomorrow's grade sheet, it'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Know where to go with the ball. Don't put it in harm's way.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Dart's out of the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single eye or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Giants offense and Dart looking to get 2 more here.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. I think the Giants got that one back. Yes, Giants football! Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore, but he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive. Offense up to the line fast.
At the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Back to the well again. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Yeah! There we go, boy.
Air it out on 3rd. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 4th down. Cade York now on for the field goal. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And make this a 19.3 score advantage.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that, Mick. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Now they send their back in motion right. On 1st down, here's Dart. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. They connect on the deep shot. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Going on 1st down. It's Dart. Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Offense still line. This is 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Gotta hurry this to the line.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Completed to his running back. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
60 by 6.
Throw here, 3rd down. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Terrell Bernard. And the Cowboys get the football just short of their 20 after the interception and return. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
3rd and 6.
Go, 47, 26.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35.
Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And this isn't just anyone to no start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king, I told you. Hop in and let the journey begin. Like him, I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hats up in the sky, and we keep getting and let you down, that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, it's shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight, when we wanna go up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator.
cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them other cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they go to click 911. All over some dump. Ain't that something? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, what? I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, alright, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now 'cause they miss you. Try to diss you. That's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft in the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. And you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. With my the mic. That's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You act, you twisted, your girls are you broke, the kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so I love my baby mother. I never let her go. I'm tired of weak whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans and them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rain so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put him in the stand. You keep walking, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you just soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood's thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When the body burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out. Running his mouth, I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the rest, but it's hard to digest with the size of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Big baller. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Yo, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, hold up. Street people. Meet me outside. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again. Bouncing again. Bouncing again. Can do now.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
Tell me you love me, but no one above me, even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really. Miss me, I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could sing and say. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like a writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and tell me you love me, and don't let me go.
Nobody, and I don't care about the rest. You're mine. Nobody, and all it's taking all this time. You're mine.
If all the think they girls, I'll be. If you didn't know, maybe better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wouldn't meet. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they been